I am feeling a lot of emotions coming up as I am getting ready to do this tarot reading today. And I just wanted to note that at the beginning of the reading, because I do feel that we are all connected, particularly in this collective here on YouTube. So if you are aligning with this video today, wherever today is for you, and even whenever that is for you, whether it's a month from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, time really doesn't exist at the level of energy. So I am setting the intention for you to find this video when you need it. And what I want to start this reading by saying is, I am picking up on a very powerful and beautiful soul. I am sensing someone who is feeling a bit of sadness. This sadness could be coming up right now, or this could be a sadness that tends to come up from time to time. And this sadness that you're experiencing comes from your ability to feel so intensely. I'm hearing that you have a gift of being able to feel and to process everything that happens in your life, in your relationships, and in the world to a much deeper degree than most people are capable of. And this is actually incredibly healing for everyone and everything that you come into contact with. Because essentially, as you are feeling so deeply and so intensely, you are processing out this very heavy energy. You are literally, I hate to say it's like an air filter, because that sounds like a really negative connotation, but it is kind of that way for energy. You are like an energy filter, and the way that you filter that energy is through just your natural feeling and processing of it. This happens extremely automatically, and you've probably noticed in your life that there's no way to turn it off. There's no off switch for your ability to feel so deeply. And I'm picking up that at times there may have been people who entered or exited your life, or situations that caused you to almost curse this gift, to wish that you didn't feel things so much more deeply than other people. But I am feeling someone's spirit guides come through really strongly just to say that your ability to feel isn't a curse. It is such a blessing to humanity, to collective consciousness. You are literally doing this really deep, automatic energy clearing work just through existing here and now, wherever you are feeling and experiencing whatever you are experiencing. Most people aren't capable of feeling to the degree that you are, because they haven't been broken open energetically, spiritually, in the way that you have. And because you've been willing to peel back those layers and go deep with yourself and with those feeling capacities, this actually comes with it tremendous benefits and advantages as well. This renders you a healing presence to everyone who has the gift of coming into contact with you, and your guides are really asking you to begin seeing yourself as that rare gift. The gift that you have is one that is undervalued in collective unconsciousness, in the 3D reality that we sometimes call the matrix, particularly in certain regions, cultures, and belief systems. This ability to feel so deeply can actually be seen as an obstacle or some kind of roadblock to achieving or to attaining some kind of success in life. However, people may define that in the 3D. But again, the opposite is actually true. I'm seeing that through your ability to feel not only are you this healing presence, but you are going to be incredibly blessed as well, meaning you are capable of channeling this deep feeling into, I'm seeing like running through my mind some of the most famous works of art, pieces of music, historical figures that did great things in the world. All of these characters had the gift that you have. They had the ability to feel the life experience to a deeper degree than most. And I'm seeing that you are capable of bringing the same kind of beauty or art or whatever it is for you into the world. It's just that you are going about attaining whatever you consider to be success. And of course, you get to define that. But whatever you consider to be success, you are capable of achieving that through channeling this gift into whatever it is that you are doing. However, you are going to be going about this achievement in a way that looks extremely foreign or even strange to other people. Others may not be able to understand your process, why you operate the way that you operate, why you are the way you are. And that is why the greatest key at this point of your spiritual path and your evolution in this incarnation is embracing yourself in all aspects. I'm hearing that you might have things about you that you consider to be flaws, because someone may have told you that it was a flaw, or society may have told you that this was some kind of an obstacle. But in actuality, these flaws are some of your very greatest gifts when they are put to use, when they are channeled in specific avenues and directions. I never, or very rarely, speak like this, kind of with these channeled messages, but this download came through so strongly for someone that it needed to be said even before getting into the actual tarot reading part of this reading. So I really hope that this particular message has reached whoever needed to hear it. But I want to segue into some cards that came out as I was preparing for the reading and shuffling. And specifically, I feel as though someone could be feeling emotional because of a particular person or relationship in their life. This actually might be playing into some of these previous messages because your presence is very healing to this person, whoever is coming through here. And again, always use your intuition with these readings. Your intuition is truly the compass of your life. So only take the messages that do resonate. But I'm sensing that for some of you, this ability you have to feel so deeply. By the way, I just keep hearing staring into someone's soul, like you, because of your ability to feel deeply, because you've done that spiritual work that renders you so beautifully highly sensitive, you also have the ability to clearly see and read other people. So when we talk about these blessings and gifts that you have, this is a major one of those gifts. And this gift at this time is profoundly affecting someone in your life. This could be affecting even multiple specific people, but know that there is the energy of this one person particularly coming through very strongly. The number 14 may be resonant for someone, but the first card that came flying out, and I mean like flying out of the deck as I was just beginning to prepare for the reading, I wasn't even shuffling and a card just kind of fell out as I was placing the decks. This is the Temple Path card. This is my card of being on the right path, particularly at a time when you may not be sure 100% whether you are on the right path. You might be feeling your sense of confidence wavering. We also have caring connections, and this is a very strong soulmate card. This speaks to a soul connection that you have with this person who is sensing your healing presence. and being affected by it. I feel like you just being near this person, whether you are near them physically, speaking to them verbally, or just connected to them some way spiritually or in consciousness, this is very healing to this person's soul, because they see that you are someone who understands them. You are someone who literally sees into their soul. They may have even told you that, like, I feel like you're looking right through me or looking into my soul. But if they haven't said that out loud, I feel like they've been thinking that mentally. I'm also sensing this very strong and mutual bond here that carries with it a very deep soul element as well. And I'm hearing you're both feeling the tug, but also the term tug of war is coming out. So there may be a lot of back and forth with this person. There's a lot of push and pull energy, particularly in the heart chakra, because of the way that the two of you are spiritually and energetically bonded. And I'm hearing the word scared. So it's very possible that there is a very human part of this person that is scared of how much they are feeling for you. And I'm hearing how quickly they are feeling it. So for some of you, this could be someone entering your life in the future that falls for you very fast. This could be someone that you've recently met or not shared a lot of contact with in the physical world. I'm seeing something about CDs. I'm not sure why. With happy family and door to personal healing and happiness, I'm seeing that not only do you have a healing presence on this person, but it seems as though something about their presence feels very balancing or healing to you as well. This is what is so beautiful about your bond. It seems like when the two of you are really in sync and get together, particularly if or when you are together physically, I just saw the number 1212. I am going to look up that number, but there is such a beautiful alignment here between your souls. It's like you balance each other out. I'm hearing complementing each other. So you may find that your light aspects are reflected somehow in this person's shadow aspects and vice versa. Like your strengths may be their weaknesses and the other way around. This could be a twin flame or a soulmate connection. I'm not picking up necessarily that it needs to be a twin flame, but that could be the case for some of you. So I am going to be channeling a little bit from that 1212 number. The number 1212 says, you are at a point in your life when you are ready to step out of your comfort zone and enter into these goals that you've been putting off. So this person may find your presence incredibly inspiring or motivating. I'm hearing that just being around you has inspired them to some kind of new endeavor or brought some kind of new energy into their life. However, there's also this strange feeling of them feeling like they have a lot of work to do on themselves. It's like your energy came in and inspired them, but now they're feeling like they have this long road ahead of needing to make those improvements and accomplish that growth that they've been inspired to. But I'm hearing that their sights are set. That's coming out very specifically on this happy family card, which is my dominant card for some kind of balanced, harmonious love union in the Energy Oracle cards deck. But again, that seems to be very hinging upon this door to personal healing and happiness, that healing path that this person is on, almost like their healing path leads them to you or leads them back to you. But I keep picking up on some sadness here as well, and it's really hard to pin down where this is coming from. So I am going to be channeling more into that, but I want to tell you the final two cards that came out in the pre-shuffle for this reading were actually the Success card, and it's up to you. So with the card, it's up to you, I'm picking up a lot of optionalities. So you may have many different paths that are presenting themselves at this time, either in life or romantically. I just feel a lot of opportunities, either currently or in the near future, opening up for you. And I see that whichever path you choose to take, because you are a powerful manifester, you do have the ability to be successful in that direction. But you might be in a place where you are being sent options so that you can explore what makes you feel fulfilled, so that you can explore your likes, your dislikes, your preferences. Now, for some of you, this could relate to love and relationships, where you are being sent different potential soulmates or lovers to get a little bit of a taste of these different types of connections and to better define exactly what you desire in your love life. Now, for others of you, this could apply to work situations, to different environments you might be living in, to friendships. Take this however it connects for you personally. But I am picking up with the Five of Cups. Yeah, there is that heaviness. So this person who finds your presence very healing is in a very heavy kind of headspace today, but they're hiding it really well. And this actually might be very confusing to you. This person is feeling a sense of, I almost want to say, despair over you or over this connection. And whereas with their words and actions, they might be presenting as though they are completely fine or even happy, their energy is sending a very different signal. And because, as we spoke on earlier, you are someone who is very highly intuitive, you are picking up on the energy that they're sending you, that heaviness, that sadness. And again, this person doesn't seem to be opening up about it. They, in fact, might even be acting a little bit avoidant to avoid needing to express that sadness, particularly because they know that, I'm hearing, once they open up, it would be an avalanche, that you are someone who truly does see right through them. With the Justice card here, this is about karma somehow. Interesting. So I'm going to be reshuffling the cards and actually getting some clarifiers, because I don't really sense that there is a karmic connection necessarily at play here. For some of you, someone could be in a karmic connection, but I'm picking up a different kind of energy here for most of you. So I want to know more about this Justice card. I'm just going to channel another message here. Just give me 1 second. I'm hearing something about an angel, or this person seeing you as an angel. Okay, so this can represent that an imbalance will be repaired, and someone's going to be entering or re-entering your life in a loving way, putting forth the effort. Interesting. So this person is feeling a heaviness because it's almost like they have all of this pent up affection, this pent up energy, this love that they want to give to you. And I do see them coming in to give you that effort. But the problem is they are perceiving themselves as this Page of Pentacles energy. They feel as though they haven't yet evolved into that King or even the Knight, that they're still at this page level. I feel like they may struggle with some kind of self-esteem issues. That does seem to be coming up here. I see someone writing. I don't know if this person is thinking of writing you a message or a letter. A card came out here. Okay, so here we have the Six of Swords card. Yeah, they are feeling a bit deflated here. It's almost like they're unsure They're unsure whether they're going to be able to be enough for you. There's so much heart chakra energy here, but a lot of fear as well. This person is also in the Hanged Man reversed energy. When it comes to their daily life, they're feeling very apathetic, very stagnant. You bring a kind of magic into this person's life. When they're around you, I'm hearing golden. That might be significant to someone, but it's almost like you shine, and the light that you emanate colors their whole reality in a different way. It actually causes them to literally perceive their world differently when they're with you. Everything seems to become more alive, more vivid. And I feel them wanting to sustain this, wanting to keep this, but also having those fears and uncertainties. With the King of Pentacles energy, this is what this person wants to become. It doesn't have to be a masculine, but I am picking up that for many of you, you may resonate more so as the divine feminine, whereas this person might be connecting as the divine masculine. With the King of Pentacles, this divine masculine is really desiring to level up themselves for you, to build their confidence. It's almost like they see you as their wildest dream. They see you as the goal, but a part of them won't allow themselves to fully indulge in connecting with you 100% in the physical world because they don't see themselves at that level. Again, this person perceives themselves as that Page of Pentacles. Can I get more information on how this person perceives themselves? I do feel as though you have been healing this person's heart and opening their heart chakra in a really powerful way. But this has also been like breaking open a dam on a river where it's been bringing with it a flood of emotions. With the Devil card in the reverse position and the Eight of Cups reversed, yeah, this is someone who sees themselves as not stable enough for you. It's like they're worried that they're not going to be able to provide for you either emotionally, materially, romantically, etc. And because of that, it's almost like they're feeling deflated or kind of in this stagnant energy where they might really not be moving towards you at this time, in spite of the fact that you are feeling all of this intense love. And the strongest feeling here is longing, because it's that love blended with sadness and grief that's bringing up really just a dominant sensation of longing. So I'm going to be reshuffling the cards, and I want to know more about how this particular divine masculine feels or thinks about you, divine feminine. So how is this divine masculine thinking about our beautiful divine feminines? Wow, okay. They're feeling like something is over here. This person could feel as though they messed something up. They might be really in their head. This is the Ten of Swords energy. They might be feeling as though they've ran this connection into a dead end of some sort. And yet here is the longing, because we have the Lovers card reversed. There is intense attraction here, but this person is feeling very triggered because they're feeling as though either something they've done or the circumstances of this connection have led it into a dead end. I just keep hearing, I don't want to say goodbye, or I don't want this to be over, so I'm pretending that I'm happy or that I don't care. I don't know who this reading is for. This feels like one of those that is very intense and very specific, but they're having trouble trusting this love. In fact, at the moment, they really don't trust that this is more than just their wildest dream, like a fantasy that isn't going to come true. Wow, very, very intense messages. That Lovers card is the strongest card for a twin flame or a soulmate. But again, this speaks to there being that very strong soul bond here, but this person feeling as though they've messed things up or as though it's not going to fully manifest itself. This is also sitting on the sacral chakra as well, the seat of physical intimacy and attraction. So it's like this person is simultaneously feeling this intense pull to you, this intense attraction to you, but at the same time, feeling as though they aren't going to be able to sustain it. This person might perceive you as being too good for them or being someone that would never be able to be happy with them long term. It's like they see you as this dream that's too good to be true. In fact, this person might literally be dreaming about you. It's like they see themselves as being a burden with the 10 of Wands, being kind of overwhelmed by their life and not wanting to put that on you, whereas they're perceiving you as this 9 of Pentacles energy, someone who's very independent, someone who's in a thriving era of their life, carrying this very free, abundant energy. And I'm hearing, I don't want to bring you down. Yeah, they're afraid that they've been kind of living in a daydream and that something about this is losing momentum with the 8 of Wands in the reverse position. It's interesting because we are getting some of these strongest cards for intense love connections, such as the Lovers and the 10 of Cups, and yet we're getting them in the reverse position. So this person is absolutely feeling the pull, feeling the attraction, feeling even that there is a spiritual bond here, and yet they're also in this very hopeless state of being where they're concerned they're not going to be able to make it work. So I'm going to be reshuffling the cards here and channeling any further messages that want to come through the reading, but I also do want to let you know that if this reading is connecting for you personally, in the extended version of the reading, I will be channeling more into how this particular person is thinking or feeling at this time. And for some reason, I'm feeling really guided to do a little bit of a channeled healing on this connection in that extended reading, where we will be mending some of the energy. We will be sending some positive energy to this person and to this situation. Of course, you can take that as it connects with you, whether you decide that you want to connect with this person long term or not. But regardless, whatever we send out comes back to us in some way. So I do feel guided to do a little bit of sending some of that positive intention to this situation, which I've never done before in a reading, but it just feels really aligned with the messages coming through. We also will be channeling into future potential outcomes here with this person, because this feels like a very complicated moment in the connection. So we will be taking a look into those future timeline potentials, as well as any other messages from your spirit guides, your higher self, or anyone else that might be connected to you at this time. And as I said, this feels like one of those readings that is just so incredibly specific. I feel this might just resonate with a group of our collective, but if it is for you, then I hope it reached you. And I'm going to be closing this first YouTube reading with a few final messages from the Rumi Oracle. So the Rumi Oracle card is Victory of Maryam, and I will be reading a little bit here. If you are longing to caress the moon, don't turn away from it. If you are not ill, why do you crawl under a blanket to hide? You are in a quarry of sweets. Why do you look so sour? You live in the spring of life. Why are you withered inside? Don't fight against yourself. Don't flee from what could be your glory. Like a fearless moth, dive into the flame. Why be linked to your obsessions? Burn out in the flames until your heart and soul are enlightened. Get out of the old carcass and form yourself a new body. Why are you afraid of a fox when you descend from lions? Why be a lame donkey when you have the strength of stallions? The beloved you seek will arrive to open the door to your fortune, for love is the key that opens all your locks. Rumi. And the guidebook also says, you feel you are mortal, and I know you are divine. You feel you are not ready for the task, and I know that triumph is only moments away. You reach to me for protection, but you are me, and the protection that you seek is already within you. We are not apart. I am living through all you are, and all that you love, all that you have lost, and all that you offer to me in surrender. I am in you as your courage and magnificence, and any task I send to you is simply one of the tasks for which you were born. You are an eagle with wings, ready to soar. So I push you from the cliff top that you may know yourself. So that feels like a beautiful place to close this first reading here on YouTube. Again, if you do feel guided to join me now in the extended version of the reading on Patreon, I will be leaving a link to that in the pinned comment and description box underneath the video. Otherwise, I am sending you all so much love today, wishing you the most beautiful remainder of your day and weekend, and I will connect with you here again in Monday's reading.